Speak up. Speak up, 718. See something, say something. I'm Bob Banner, and I'm back with my man Calico Crave.
In the building.
Back in the building. As always, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you're going to get these videos as soon as it pops up on your timeline, whatever have you. Today, we're going to speak about, what's his name?
Jussie Smollett, the Empire, the young star, the young gay star from Empire.
Let's just call him a star.
No, he's a young gay star because that plays into the point of the story.
The narrative.
That's right, the narrative.
It plays into the narrative. So
Jussie Smollett, but I believe is his name. But we're here to speak up.
All right, we gotta say something. We seen something, now we gotta say something. So if you have been living under a rock for the past few weeks, then you do not know who Jussie Smollett. That's how you pronounce his name.
Let me take it. So Jussie Smollett alleged that he was first there was a letter.
Give the backstory first so people don't know who Jussie Smollett is.
He's an Empire star. I personally only have seen a handful of Empire
I've never watched
shows.
I've never watched an episode of Empire.
He's a gay actor on the show, but he alleged that he was beat up. Right, first he was beat up, then they hurled racial slurs at him, or not racial and homophobic slurs.
Homophobic.
Beat him up and yelled, "This is MAGA country." So Trumpy-ish slurs as well.
Exactly.
And put a noose around his neck.
Now, allegedly,
prior to that, he got a letter with like the little cutout letters, like the old '80s kidnapping letters.
Yes, I'm familiar with those. Those letters. Yeah,
that he gay and whatever else they said.
I used to send those letters to some of my WCWs back in high school.
So Woman Crush Wednesdays.
So they couldn't track me down. Do you like me?
Cut it out from a People magazine.
From newspaper clippings. But
other than that, listen, this is a very serious issue. Because now it's being reported that these are false allegations.
That's right. They caught this man with his hand in the proverbial cookie jar.
Right. And he was actually beaten up by some of his Kenyan friends who I'm sure were not in MAGA, Make America Great Again country.
They are not from MAGA country.
They're not MAGA. So why would Jussie
well, first of all,
I
want to give the whole backstory. So supposedly, how this thing had all transpired. Remember, we had the nor'easter, the big storm that happened.
The nor'easter.
We had a nor'easter, a big storm, and supposedly at the time, at the height of the storm, this man had went out to go get a Subway sandwich, and now on his way from did he get the Subway sandwich? I don't know.
Yes, they had footage of him in Subway.
So he did get the sandwich. Do we know what type of sandwich it is?
It was a foot long.
Yo, stop.
Look, all right.
Listen.
Sorry, but continue. Sorry.
So he got the sandwich. Do we know what type of sandwich it was?
We do,
because I do not eat fresh.
But allegedly, if it was me, I would get the cold cut trio, even though he could have got the meatballs. I don't know. I definitely wasn't a tuna fish. But let's go ahead.
All right. So he got the sandwich, and on his way out from getting the sandwich, he was jumped by these
alleged
activists, MAGA activists.
Right.
And as the news has unfolded recently, it was all lies. Now he's facing charges.
And this is, I was appalled. I was appalled when I heard about this, that in this day and age, in the middle of Chicago, you have MAGA activists putting nooses around Jussie Smollett, who's a black star on Fox 5.
Well, to tell you the truth, first of all, as I said before, I do not watch Empire. I watch Power. And let me just say, Ghost would never be caught in that type of situation.
Exactly.
Whether or not he wanted a sandwich or not, he probably would have had Tommy Egan get his sandwich from him.
I'm not an Empire fan. I'd like Lucius though. But now I would like to say, and this is There's an op-ed. What is he? What is the op-ed? Opinion editorial. What is it? Is that the op-ed? I thought he was lying from the jump because everything didn't add up because they couldn't find video of the perpetrators. He didn't seem too shooken up by it that he was beat up. They yelled homophobic and racial slurs and put a noose around his neck. Yeah. And then they actually interviewed his neighbors who said, this is a good area. How could that even happen around here? There's no Trump supporters around
First
here.
of all, when I saw these two browler cats.
When they found the guys.
First of all, when they exposed these two cats, the Nigerians, and they put them on the silver screen, when I heard about the Nigerians, first of all, I was thinking about some Captain, what's his name? Captain Smith. What was the Tom Hanks movie?
Which one?
The Tom Hanks when he was on the boat.
Oh, yeah, the one where I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Whichever.
So what I'm saying was that's what I was looking for. I was looking for these underfed Nigerians.
Exactly.
That's what I thought. I thought these guys on their free time they were hijacking boats.
Like immigrants.
Exactly. These dudes.
These guys, they look like WCW wrestlers.
You know what I'm saying?
And for Nigerians to be screaming Trump and gay homophobic slurs, they kind of look like Milli Vanilli to me. Anyway.
So I was already on, you know what I'm saying? My spider sense already went up.
It was already tingling.
It was already tingling once I saw these two cats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So something didn't add up to me. I was like, forget about it. Why these cats? And then allegedly, they said that he put these guys up to beating him.
Well, that actually, he has, News Alert has been indicted today for making false claims. And the reason that they said was that he was being written off the show. Okay. And that
so this is a PR stunt is what they're saying.
A PR stunt, and allegedly, because he has not been convicted yet, but the two buff Nigerians, they have been released without any charges because they cooperated and said that he organized the whole thing.
Yeah, okay. So they're taking the Tekashi route. Work with your local police department.
Hold on, one of them actually was an extra on the show, and they all go to the gym together.
Okay. Inside job, Mike.
I'm sorry. Speak up, see something, say something. Speak up, 718. So, this is a lot to swallow on this particular episode.
Are you supposed to say pause now?
No pause. Keep going.
Because there's a lot to swallow.
I can't believe that somebody would be looking for this. What did he want? Attention?
Well, I mean, listen. People do desperate times, as they say, desperate times call for desperate measures. I guess he felt that he had to do something, something extreme to get his. Was this what they would call clout chasing? To get his clout up. So I guess he had to do an extreme maneuver, and to kind of spark some interest on Empire.
Right.
Because truth be told, I think all the publicity right now is geared towards power.
Well, so you think it's
this is a power move.
A power move.
This is a power move to dethrone
from an
power.
Empire actor. Well, you see, when you overthink, okay, if he just got beaten up and they said his homophobic, slurs, that's one thing, because it does happen, and no disrespect. Shout to the homophobic. I mean, sorry, excuse me. Delete that. Homosexuals, listen, I have nothing against y'all, but these guys, there are genuine situations where they're beat up in the street for being gay or homosexual. He took it and said homosexual slurs, MAGA hat, this MAGA country, you know what I'm saying? And also a noose around your neck. So you went Trump, gay, and black.
And I heard it has a trickle down effect as well, because what's the name of that broad that's supposed to trying to run for president?
Who? Oh, the black woman?
Yeah. So
what about her?
When that whole thing had dropped, she came to the aid of this guy.
Well, everybody did. Even Al Sharpton, everybody said this is appalling, because you know what? Why would a well-paid star of a show say that I got beat up, a noose around my neck, a MAGA hat thrown at my face, you know what I'm saying, for no reason? What is his reasoning behind this? Because he's not getting as much time on Empire, and he was going to be written off the show.
So what is the underlying story here? I don't know. Could we say that people in this day and age, the times that we're living in, people would do absolutely anything they can to make a name for themselves.
Well, this is the 2019 version of Crying Wolf. And you're putting a lot of people's life at risk, because then when people really have these situations, whether you're a gay, whether you're a black, or whether you're a Democrat, now, if something happens to you, we're going to think about Jussie Smollett. And we're going to think about how he cried wolf. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. Okay? Right. And I heard that he actually was that was a show that he was interviewing for.
Now, I also heard, and this is alleged, this is from, various other podcasters and things of that nature, who said that they have a belief that he is not even gay. That he created this whole gay persona to be more accepted in the that movie community. And what's up with Lee Daniels? Everybody's saying Lee Daniels got something to do with it.
I have no idea, but things are so twisted out here. To perpetrate gay to get more attention, to perpetrate a beatdown. Listen, all I can say is, okay, Jussie Smollett, I hope they throw the book at you, okay? For all the blacks, for all the homosexuals, and for all the people that don't want to live in MAGA country.
I second that motion. And if there's any moral to the story, anything we can learn from this, it's just be yourself, man. You don't got to be out there perpetrating a fraud or trumping up a situation to get views, to get recognition, to get longer scenes on a movie. You know what I'm saying?
And if Empire did write you out, guess what? Call 50. 50 you be on Power the next season. You be the gay cab driver and work your way into, moving weight, or allegedly, in the show. But all I can say is this one really stuns me, that this young man, okay, who is an icon for the black gay community.
I won't go that far as to call him.
I believe he was, because he was very accepting. Everybody thought he was like,
a lot of people are jumping out the window trying to defend this man, and that's, to me, that's the double burn right there.
Right.
Because people are going out of their way to defend this man, saying, look at what's happening to, the black youth. Look what's happening to the African Americans in our community.
Right.
It's not bad enough that we're getting shot down, gunned down in the street by the cops. Now we can't even get Subway sandwiches without MAGA men.
Exactly.
Throwing us in a dope fiend. And you know what I'm saying? Taking our sandwiches and the chips. I don't know. Maybe he had a cookie as well. Cause they do,
you think he got the 2 baked cookies?
You get a baked cookie.
With the Lays? He might have.
With the baked Lays.
But the bottom line is, the homosexuals really get beat up. Black people really get nooses thrown at them. Okay? Now here you are making up this whole story, and you are crying wolf for what reason? You, Jussie Smollett, are an embarrassment as American.
Yeah. And shame on you, Jussie. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, what about the Nigerians? What about these buff gentlemen that actually participated?
Well, I think if they conspire,
I heard he paid them $4,000 to do it. Now, $4,000, I'll beat you up in the street. Yo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll do exactly what they did. You get caught, guess what? Yo, he told me. He told me he was going to his boyfriend's house and he wanted to, act like he was late, so he got beat up. That's different. But to make a whole civil rights cry in 3 different civil rights actions, that's when you overthink.
This is
keep your lies simple.
That's what I'm saying. And if you're gonna lie to somebody, lie to your girl. You know what I'm saying?
Or your man.
Listen, not your people's. You know
not your man, but your
man's.
You know what I mean.
He does. You know what he's getting at.
It's all right.
It's all right.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But listen, speak up.
Speak up, see something, say something. We have to talk about this. We're not gonna get into the weeds.
It's sad. It's really sad.
It is a sad situation, and we had to chime in about it. Like I said, I don't really follow this Jussie fella.
I don't really watch Empire, but
And I, you know, this morning I was listening to 1010 Wins, and they said they got the postal inspectors, the FBI, and everything took a new twist. This in itself, this could be a show.
Well, of course, but listen, if you're gonna say you got beat up by racist people, have them not be the blackest of blackest people, okay? 2 Nigerians with MAGA hats.
Yeah, and don't have them looking like they just jumped off of the cover of GQ magazine.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Get some starving cats off the street. You ain't even got to pay them for rats. You give them a couple $100.
Exactly.
You know
Watch them get his role. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. I don't know. I say less, man.
Say less.
This is Speak Up 718. See something, say something. I'm Bob Banner. That's Calico Crave. And we'll be back with another video. And be good, y'all. And remember,
and keep it real.
The boy that cried wolf.
Got eaten at the end.
Yeah. He ate
the wolf got him at the end when it was really a wolf.
Yeah, there was really a wolf.
So when there's really a MAGA wearing, noose carrying Nigerian for you, nobody's gonna help you. Okay?
Jussie fucked it up for everybody.
He fucked it up.
He fucked it up for
Yo,
everybody.
shout to Nigeria.
Yeah, salute y'all. Peace.